Okay, this is the way you do Iaido. You bow down to the sensei just like I had the sword. Then you go over here and you begin your kata. You move your hands, you put the sword like that. Just follow that. There's a reason that, and that's the way we bow down traditionally in Okinawan karate when we come in the dojo, just like so. I'm wearing what's called a hakama. That's the way you put your sword in. Sensei Odo, his ancestors were samurai of King Sho in Okinawa. And his grandfather's picture from the 1800s is in Shuri Castle. That's the way we bow down when we come into the dojo, just like so. Me and Sensei Odo went to a Buddhist monastery in Okinawa where they practice Zen Kan Iaido. That means meditating with a sword. This is just the way you put the sword in. If you notice, you put it with the sharp side up. Upwards, not down. And then you put the linear right, stick it somewhere so you don't trip over it. And then the kata begins. Zen Kan Iaido. As a matter of fact, it's Awamori Zen Kan Iaido. You draw it, you cut his head off, you chop him in half, you break the sword out, you let the blood run off, you put the saya and the sword together. That's the scabbard and the sword. You put it in, and you put it in real slow because you can't put it in backwards. If you put it in backwards, it's going to get stuck, and somebody attacks you, it's going to get stuck. You can't get it out. Now this is somebody, the Zenkan Iaido kata number 2. Somebody attack you from the back. You turn, slice his head off, chop him in half, break the sword out of his bones, let the blood run out, put it back in the saya. The second one, number 3, kata number 3 of Zen Kan Iaido. You look over here, the attacker is from the front. Pull out your sword, block above your head, stand up, chop him in half. Let the blood fall out. Flip your hand like that. Put the ken back into the saya, Saya is a scabbard. Ken is the sword. It's what they call kendo, the way of the sword, kendo. But this is not kendo, this is iaido. And these are basic forms that samurai used to do. You hit somebody with the handle of the sword right there, and you chop them down, you stab somebody in the back. You put the saya back in. I forgot to say that. The first move was you hit somebody with the handle, the tip of the handle, and then to the rear, you already got your blade out, and you stick them. These are standing up. You draw it out, chop them in half, get back, let the blood out, put the sword back in. The other ones were like if you're relaxed, you're drinking tea or something. This one is you're marching into battle. You meet your enemy. Chop him again. Push him with your stomach, the sword into him. He might have armor. You got the guy in the back, guy in the front. and put it back in the saya. Next, kata. Hit them that way, the other way, to the front. Get back on the on guard position. See if everybody's dead. Let the blood out. Kobudo is called. And you let the blood out. Okay. There's actually 8 kata, but I refuse to teach the last one. I don't even practice it. This is the way you put your sword back into the side. You just hold it. You face the sensei, the master. You bow down to him like that. Then you turn around and you exit. You go home. And I'm gonna keep talking. That was Zenkan Iaido. Sensei's Odo's ancestors would do this, and they were just for meditating. But it's the sword moves, and that's how you fought in battle. You know, you were calm, you just did your job. Slice here, stab here, hit here, step here, and that was it. And actually, I was in the Marines, and we got something called close order drill, and it's over and over and over the same thing till you're real good at it, till you actually meditate with that. And that was for 3rd degree black belt, Zenkan Iaido, Awamori Zenkan Iaido. Thank you very much.